Well, I was obviously really proud of our defensive effort. To hold that team to 31% shooting and to out-rebound them by 18 is just a real credit to our players and their ability to go out and execute the things that we stress and work on a daily basis. Offensively, when we only commit 8 turnovers, we have a chance to be pretty good. And I don't know that in my time at Stephen F. Have we had single-digit turnovers. So, and McNeese is a pressure man-to-man team. They do a tremendous job not only with their game planning, but also with their pressure. And just couldn't be prouder of how our players responded.
If you have any questions, Will has a microphone, so just let us know. We'll get the microphone to you.
Coach, with McNeese playing twice and you guys having a double bye, y'all seem to really be intent on getting a good start and focused early, and that kind of led to what you guys were able to do?
Well, we definitely wanted to take advantage of our opportunities to get out and transition and run, whether it was off a defensive rebound or if we were fortunate enough to create a turnover. We've been in that position before where you've had to play 2 or 3 games in a day, and credit McNeese's kids for the job they've done the last 2 days, but it's really, really difficult to win 3 in 3 days or 4 in 4 days. And I think that for us, that's why the double bye was so important. And for our kids to win 9 out of 11 in the regular season and be in position to get the double bye, I think it's helped them physically, but it's also enabled us to work on ourselves a little bit early on in this week.
Portia, did you feel like early on there was something that you were able to really exploit? It seemed like, the first couple of minutes, I think you got 5 or 7 quick points, and you were really dominating the boards inside. Was there something? I mean, did you just kind of feel like you could kind of control the game inside from the get-go?
Yeah, I wanted to come out strong. And my teammates, they found me on some open shots, so they got me some pretty good looks at the goal.
Coach, talk about, as you said, 9 of 11, just what's the key to finding this consistency at the right time? Because looking at that team today, it's hard to imagine you guys having struggles, but obviously there was up and downs early, and now you're really clicking.
We have a very tough group of young ladies, physically and mentally. And when Brittany Matthew went down with the ACL, we love her and we care about her a great deal. And when you have a family member that gets sick or gets injured, it's a punch in the gut, And it took us a little bit to recover from it and regroup as a staff and maybe move some players from one position to another. But our players never lost any belief in themselves or in our coaching staff, because they allowed us to make some changes without ever questioning anything that we were doing. And like you said, we're 9 out of 11, and the 2 losses are by combined 3 points. So, our players they're tough group now.
And Brandon in the front.
Brandon Williams, Southland.org. Coach, you got good production. You got good production out of Brittany in the first half. She really gave you an offensive spark.
Well, I think Brittany Branch has been a big reason why our team has continued to improve. When Brittany Matthew went out, it created an opportunity for some other players, and Branch has done a terrific job. What it's done for us is when her and Tierney Henderson are both in the ball game, we feel like 2 pretty prolific 3-point shooters out there, and things open up a little bit more for Portia Roberts when those guys are knocking down perimeter shots.
Maybe a question for Harris, just in regard to you had 10 boards and Portia had 10 boards. Just talk about how y'all dominated on the glass.
I mean, going into the game, coach, preach, get rebounds, extra possessions, get on the boards. We send 3 to the glass, so, just getting opportunities, second opportunities to, get better shots is what we're really out there for. We preach defense, so, we just wanted to get extra possessions and create for, Portia and Branch and, everybody else on the team.
Any other questions? You can get in the back, Will.
You guys now head to the finals to play Northwestern State. You split with them earlier in the season. Kind of talk about your matchup with them.
Well, their coaching staff does a phenomenal job. They're so hard to guard because they run a lot of Princeton action. They have the ability to control the tempo. They mix up their defenses really, really well. I think we saw 6 different defenses in Natchitoches. So, I mean, I don't know that it really matters who's playing who at this point. I think both teams are going to focus on what they're playing for. And I don't think either staff is going to go try tonight to reinvent the wheel with a noon tip tomorrow. I really think it's going to be about 2 basketball teams going out and just trying to do what they do at the very best of their ability for 2 hours tomorrow.
Any other questions? There you go.
For either of the players, how do you, knowing what's at stake tomorrow, how do you try and maintain, I guess, your focus or that attitude of playing like it's any other game and not letting kind of the emotions get out of control in such an important game for you?
I think just going out and, playing our game. What we practice all week, what we practice since July, defense, offensively, just getting out there, getting a great start and just playing Lady Jack basketball.
Anyone else? All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you very much.